Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Wood. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Touchdown, Maryland. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Hokies have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Shotgun handoff here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they... through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's how you finish a play. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crosser. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Ball handed off. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. So both teams settling in on this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary.
14, Virginia Tech, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's an RPO as the quarterback gets it out quickly. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's the running back in the flat. Finds room at the 30. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hokies, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Turner choosing to field this one. When he's got some space here. They're just able to stop it, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, but it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Running back has it on the screen now. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Maryland.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Virginia Tech, 7.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Hokies will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they come roaring back now.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tremendous toughness here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Terrapins. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
That's reeled in. It's wood. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Terrapins move into the red zone. Now they call a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Maryland!
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14.
Maryland, 35. Virginia Tech, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
on the play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And the extra point was up and good.
35. Virginia Tech, 21.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A rushing mistake.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown, Terrapins. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
22. Virginia Tech, 21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Maryland. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49. Virginia Tech, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Virginia Tech, 28.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's another interception. We're losing track. He could go. Touchdown, Terrapins. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead and a large push.
Ah, here he goes. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Delivers quickly to the left side, and the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to...
Touchdown, Hokies! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Maryland, 56.
Well, he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here late. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased, I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
Number 12 on the field goal.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion.